Hi there, this is Christiana here from cosmictarot.co.uk, and today I would like to show you the contents of one of my ebooks, the Cosmic Journaling Oracle Digital Edition. Originally it was meant to be as a companion book to the printed version of the Cosmic Journaling Oracle, but then I decided I would also add the images digitally for you to print out, because in the end it's a journaling oracle. And I would want you to be able to use the images to print them out and use them for your journal. And, you know, you can glue them in, you can print them as often as you like, and you can create all sorts of little things with those images. And I just want to show you now the contents of this ebook and what you can do with it. So, first of all, there is a 30% cashback on the printed version of the deck. So in case after you've bought the digital edition, you really do want to have the printed version as well, then you get 30% off, just to cover the cost of this ebook for you. I'm giving you tips here how to print your deck. It would be fantastic if you had a color printer, because the deck just looks best when it's printed in colour. Colour printers, if you don't have one, they're not that expensive anymore nowadays, and neither are the cartridges, and the prints nowadays are really fantastic what comes through, and you can see that shortly. Then I put in some additional keywords and meanings for each card, and I just want to go through this quickly. Obviously there is space for you to add your own, and let's get to the end of this, because there are quite a few pages of this. All the cards are covered, and then there is a little section on reading negative cards in positive positions and vice versa. So I've given you ideas how you can read those negative cards, such as conflict, confusion, doubt, fear, and so on. The same the other way around. What about positive cards in negative positions? And I've given you ideas on that as well. So, starting to journal with the Cosmic Journaling Oracle. Well, you can use this deck for all sorts of things. You can use it for journaling, for self-exploration, for empowerment, for guidance. You can also use it for divination, of course, and starting off would be to get to know each card and see how you connect with the card and what it actually means to you personally. So I've created a funky kind of journaling sheet, and once you've printed out your deck, you can... Of course, you can print it out as often as you like, and then you can start sticking nice, you know, any kind of the card that you've drawn, you can put it here. You can glue it in, and then you can write about it. You can make all sorts of notes about it. So that's what you can do to start with, your one card draw and getting to know the card. And the next would be a 2-card exploration. And again, say, for example, let's get something nice here. Let's get passion, and you've drawn leadership. Again, stick them in, and then you can write for each card, you can write something about them. See what comes into your head. How do these 2 cards interact with each other? What do they mean to you as a story? Okay, you can do that. And then the last one I've suggested is telling your life story with the cards. And I've used the Fool's Journey of the Tarot as a template, really. And 3 rows of 7. So one card is out there representing the Fool. And then you go through Magician, High Priestess, and so forth and so forth. And for example, you would, for each card, you would pull a card from your deck. And for me personally, what came up for the Fool or sensitivity, which is quite interesting because for me it means that sensitivity, I've been born with it, it's in my nature. I will always act and react in a sensitive way. So do this journey, and for each Major Arcana card, pull a Cosmic Journaling Oracle card and see what each tarot card comes with an additional life lesson from the Oracle. And here are some of the questions you can explore with this reading. And then I've got quite a number of bonus printables for you as well. And there are some ideas on what you can do, what other things you can do with your printouts. Obviously, you can print out a proper deck on nice cardstock, so you can really personalize your Oracle deck with the kind of paper or card you choose to print it off. You can also print it off on just normal paper, especially if you want to use those for your journal, and you can stick them in there. And like I said, there are some other ideas. And here are some the bonuses that I've been talking about. This is the mini poster. Imagination, I've just printed it out on plain white paper, but I'm sure it would look good on proper cardstock. I've got it in the back. I've got it on blue as well. Yes, I just wanted to show you that in blue. So we've got, this is on blue. I think it looks really nice on blue. Okay. Then I've got a couple of pages of little greeting cards, and when you print them out, they would look like this. And they've been created for special occasions in mind. It's totally down to you. Joy would be maybe the arrival of a new baby or something like that, or wedding bells, or anything joyful, really. Abundance, someone got a new job, or something like that. The same for achievement. Someone maybe passed a test. Great, it's an achievement. Healing, it's a little bit like a get well card, someone who hasn't been well and you want to send them healing vibes. Okay, now these, I really like those. I think they're a great idea, and I hope you agree with me. These are covers for your journal, either tarot or oracle, any kind of journal you have, especially when they're A4. You have say you have an A4 folder and you want to have a nice front cover, and this is one of them. You can totally personalize it. You can write into it my tarot journal, my oracle journal, my daily draws, my weekly draws, anything really. So it's totally down to you. This is the second one I've done. So that's another cover, but you can also use both as dividers within your A4 journal. So you may have different sections in your journal, and you can use these as dividers. And I'm also planning on creating more in the future, just as freebies for you to download. Once you've bought this the digital edition, you will be on my mailing list, but only for this ebook. So when I have freebies available for you, then I will let you know. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in touch. But I will always let you know of any freebies I create for your journal. Here are A5 versions of both of these covers. You can actually turn them into cards, little notes. You could write a personal reading in there for someone. Anything really. So it's all down to your imagination. To be continued, yes. And here are some more ideas. I've printed this off on blue paper. This is on white paper again. This is a black and white printout in case you only have a black and white printer, and you could in theory put your own colour in, colour it out, do some colouring. And here is the other image, which is in black and white. You can do something with that if you only have a black and white printer. Now here are the cards. You would print them out like this, and then you cut each one out individually. It is quicker than you think it is. It took me about 20 minutes to do so. These are just examples here where I printed them out on various types of paper and color paper to see how the colors come out when they are printed. And here are the images on yellow. I just show you the full page, and I do really like the yellow. The colors come out well. So as you can see, you can really choose your own papers to make your deck truly unique. And I've seen this paper in pink and green as well. So really it's down to you to try things out. And if you just print it on simple paper, you can obviously cut out and use the cutouts in your journal for journaling and so on. So, and that's it. That's the contents of this ebook. I hope you like it. I hope you're intrigued and you would like to buy it. You can do so on my website. You see the address now where you can download it from. And like I said, if you decide to buy the printed version afterwards, you will get 30% cash back on that price. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will hear from you soon. Until next time, bye.